You know that scene in Sex and the City where Charlotte gets drunk on the ferry and she like says out loud, I'm gonna get married this year, and she doesn't even have a groom, she doesn't even know who the guy is, but she's saying, I'm getting married this year, New York City, here I come, or you know, whatever the cute statement is that she makes. Isn't that the best example of manifesting? Yes, she got married and she found her what she thought was her dream guy. True, it didn't work out, but she, you know, technically she met her the love of her life, Harry, through that first marriage, so it kind of worked out in the end. But isn't it crazy how like Charlotte York was like the ultimate manifester, like, and we didn't even know it. Like she manifested so much, and she manifested her children. She just assumed she was going to have children even though she had a difficult, you know, fertility journey. She just assumed it was going to happen, and then that went through adoption and then also having a child of her own. She was the ultimate manifester, and she was ultimately hopeful, and the girls made fun of her for this, especially I think sometimes Miranda the most, because she was very opposite to Charlotte, and Samantha, and even Carrie. Like they kind of made fun of her hopefulness and the fact that she was such a hopeless romantic. And I think like this played in her favor, because I think she's the most, she's the path that I want the most out of all the ladies. So I feel like if you're hopeful and people think you're delulu or that things just won't go your way because you're too naive or whatever, then take Charlotte York. Yes, she's a fictional character, but I also know people in my own life who are very hopeful and optimistic, even like in the worst situations, and that can only do you good. Yes, you have to keep wise and use your brain as well and not be like super naive, but I feel like Charlotte York was onto something.